Hi, everybody. My name is Jonathan. I am the founder of Uncovered Truth, the YouTube channel. I want to welcome you guys. Reason I started this channel is because in the past 48 hours in particular have been very eye-opening into the depths of we, the American people, as well as nations around the world, their people go through. We're starting to find out that we are being kept from the truth, which I'm starting to see is why we have so much chaos and problems today. In America, for instance, we pretend we don't have any part in the reason why these people are angry at us. Well, I think the mainstream media is now forced to actually disclose the fact that our government may not be the most honest, caring government in the world, sheltering the truth from their people, which I find somewhat as a tactic of psychological abuse, which actually is a criminal offense. But needless to say, we're in a really interesting time in our country. We have to choose the future. We have to decide, where is America going? Where has America been, what it's like now, and where do we want to be in the future? I don't really have the luxury of saying my own opinion and making a change in America. What I do have is the ability to voice my opinion and my concern that, I'm grateful that we are in a place that the online social media has just opened up a whole new can of worms for the world. It's amazing. We live in a world where people will actually go on YouTube to find the truth rather than watch the mainstream media. That to me is so powerful. And we're gonna start showing the truth, the reality, the raw truth. And yes, it is sketchy for people like us, but we end up putting our livelihood aside for the greater good of everybody to know what's really going on. The time for deception is over. The American people want answers. We want answers yesterday. We don't want to continue being bombarded by people who hate us and us not really knowing why, but our government saying, oh, we didn't do anything wrong, it's just their ideals. I've been through some things in life, and I've come to the realization through my trials and tribulations that everybody has a part in something. If it's we hold on to a resentment too long, we still have a part. And I believe that we are naive to think that America as a whole didn't ever do anything wrong. I believe that it's time for this ego that American and super powers of the world have needs to go. The ego is always a number one offender. What I believe is true is that if we had the capacity to get honest, things would start getting better. Maybe we should start admitting, yeah, we were wrong about that. We're sorry, we'll do whatever it takes to make it better, instead of trying to cover up one thing and another thing and another thing and another thing, which in turn is like trying to cover up a web of lies, which gets really nuts, and it's just not possible. For people to come through with showing reality of emails. Who would ever thought, like, oh, let's just disclose some emails? Well, come to find out the president was involved. Hillary is just denying everything, deny. Well, who is that? You're not even honest. Thanks to people like Trey Gowdy and other American patriots, they're risking their lives to show people the truth, which the government says, oh, it's conspiracy. You guys are nuts. You guys are just crazy. But the reality is, no, they're the crazy ones. We were on to something, and they don't want us to know the truth. So now is an interesting time. We get to share the truth. And more now than ever, people are willing to listen.